Hello HMS modelers, I'm Emily Moe with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers St. Paul District. In this video, I'll provide an overview of time series data, which is a type of shared data component within HEC-HMS. Time series data are observations of a hydrometeorological variable that are indexed by time. Time series data are frequently used as boundary conditions in hydrologic simulations. Shown here is the Time Series Data Manager. This is available by selecting Components, Time Series Data Manager in the main window toolbar. The manager lists each type of time series data that are available within HMS. It also allows the user to create a new time series component or to rename or delete existing ones. Common examples of time series data include daily average stream flow, 15-minute precipitation gauge observations, hourly surface temperature measurements, and more. A full list of time series data that HMS can use is available in the user's manual linked here. Here is an example of time series data with a discharge gauge. The table on the left is one view that HMS offers of time series data. It includes the time and value of the parameter. The graph on the right is the other HMS view of time series components. It plots the timestamp or date on the x-axis and the value of the parameter on the y-axis. Here's another example of time series data, this time with a precipitation gauge. On the left, again, we see the table view of the data, and on the right is the time series plot of the precipitation data. There are two paths to creating new time series data components. The first path is to use the Create Component Time Series Data menu option. You will then be prompted with a window that asks for a name, a description, and a data type. Select the data type first, then add a name and a description. As long as the name is unique for that data type, you can select Create, and a new time series data component will be created. The second path to creating a new time series data component is to use the Time Series Manager menu option. A window will open that allows you to see all of the time series components that have been created for each type. By selecting the type of interest in the top menu, the window will then show all of the time series components of that type that have been created, if there are any. To create a new one, select the New button, and then you will get a window like the one shown in the lower left. Be sure to name and add a description to the component before selecting Create. Here is just a quick recap of all of the functions that are available within the Time Series Data Manager. Once the Time Series Data component is created, the time series data must then be linked to that component. Time series data can be populated within HMS in one of two ways. Manually, by copy and pasting data directly into the HMS time series table, or by linking the time series record from an existing DSS file. To add time series data manually, you must first create a time window for the data. To do this, right-click on the gauge and select Create Time Window. Next, you will populate the Add Time Series Data Time Window toolbox with the appropriate starting and ending dates and times. The manual entry table behaves very much like a spreadsheet. It's very easy to copy and paste from other applications like Microsoft Excel to populate your time series data entry. On the main tab, be sure to specify the units and time interval that you're entering for this manual entry approach. Advanced functions of the time series data manual entry approach include easily filling in periods where data may be missing from the record. To do this, highlight the range of cells you'd like to edit and select Fill. The Fill feature offers several advanced functions, such as interpolating between or filling in missing values, as well as scaling existing data, and more. Linking time series data directly to an HEC DSS record is convenient when the time series data already exists and you want to link it to the HMS model. To do this, simply point HMS to the correct DSS file and path name to link the data to the time series gauge within HMS.